Very good morning and welcome to another video from By Pollivy. It's rainy autumn weather here in Holland and I'm walking the dog. I've got Julia's dog here, the Dutch knitter. Come Noah. And we're going to post a letter for Bien. Bien is a friend I know here in Holland and she asked me to bring her something from New York, which I did. It's a button from Mood, the fabric store. So we're going to bring that to the post box. And since the weather is so rainy, I have lots of knitting time, which is fun. And in the afternoon I'm going to do a ceramics class with my mum and sister-in-law, which I got for my birthday. So a nice day planned. Done. Hi Nin. Hello, it's Friday evening, the 31st of October, so that means Halloween tonight. I am home to open the doors for children who do come by, but I think we celebrate the 11th of November here, which is called Sint Maarten. So it might be a peaceful evening. I am working on my blue Felix cardigan. That is growing and growing. I have splitted the sleeves off today at school and I'm very I think it's a very lovely color, the blue mixed in with a mohair thread to make it a little darker. So this one will be probably finished, I'm not sure after the weekend, but maybe next week, so I can show you the whole cardigan. And I ordered a blue dress with off-on clothing to go with it, because I don't have this dress in blue yet. So that's the project I'm working on at the moment. And as you can see, my Felix pullover is finished and I'm wearing it. I wore it to school today. I do love the details here on the shoulders, the raglan, the lace raglan. I think it's a very cute detail. And it's cropped, as you can see, it fits over my dress. And it's been keeping me warm all day. It's just a nice extra layer. And I'm wearing it on a dress with spaghetti bands. It's very nice, and I do still need to add some embroidery somewhere. I didn't have the time to do that yet, but I was eager to wear it and to show you that I'm actually, it fits like a glove, that's the saying. I have been casting on my Sunday cardigan as well, which I'm going to do the call with in Dutch later on in November, starting tomorrow. I want to start it so that I can tell the people about the difficulties you pass along, and then that I can actually see it, show it. And for the Felix cardigan call, which is running in November in English, I did it in Dutch this month and I'm going to do it in English in November. I am going to make another pullover. But it's called the Felix cardigan call because the original will be a cardigan. But I love this pull so much. I'm going to make a green one or a purple one. So that's my project next month, together with the Sunday. And other than that, I have no projects on my needles at the moment, which I'm working on. I still have a couple of waiting projects. They are still in line. but these are these are growing. I do want to thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the memories I made in New York with my children, and that you will be back next week to see the next video. So I hope to see you soon. Thank you for watching, and a very nice evening. Bye bye. Ze willen allebei aandacht. En Nim. Daar ligt Noah. So they both want attention. Nim is in a playful mood. For a belated birthday present, I got a clay workshop at Corine with my sister-in-law and my mum, which was great fun. We each made some very different things.
Dezelfde manier, je maakt zo'n glad stukje en het is belangrijk dat je hem goed erin vastmaakt.
Ja, dus weer allemaal gewoon erin duwen en dan strijk ik
en er mag geen lucht hier, zie je al een beetje.
Good morning. I'm walking the dog before I'm going to my work, but I wanted to show you guys the sky because it's gorgeous. The sun is rising and the sky is coloring pink.
Onder de verwarming ligt het hele...
This gorgeous autumn day in November, I am in the playground with the children of my class and I am knitting on my Sunday cardigan for tonight for the call on YouTube, and I hope to reach the point where I have to separate the sleeves. zo'n blije hond. Ja. Ja, nou zijn eten is op. Nu gaan wij even eten en dan gaan we wandelen, hè. Tomorrow is the knitting day which Truida organizes. And she always asks for a potluck lunch, so everybody brings something. And I am going to make sausage rolls, but I have very limited time today. I've just come home, cooked dinner, ate dinner, and now I'm going to make the minced meat for inside. Then I've got the YouTube live, and after that I'm going to finish them, so they're nice and fresh for tomorrow. So I'm going to the knitting day, or it's a meeting day organized by Truida, and I really like to go there. So yes, it's going to be a fun day. I'm also going to film there, so you might see some images after this. And then tomorrow I have a day, just a normal Sunday at home with lots of knitting time and dog walks, and they will be picked up in the evening. So I hope your weekend will be nice as well. Daar zijn we, op de breidag. There were a lot of ladies with gorgeous knitwear. This is the sea glass cardigan from Merlijn, which is on my list now to make. But there were stunning pieces there, lots of inspiration. This is the giveaway table where you can leave yarn which you don't want anymore, or baskets or books or whatever craft material, and people are allowed to take it without charging any money. And there were shops as well, 3 shops these times, and you can sell products that you've made yourself as well. These were the mushrooms of my mum, and of course everybody was knitting and chatting, and this is another nice piece of Lisa.
Open air, side by side we sway there in all the colors.
Good morning. It's Sunday morning here, and yesterday I returned from the meeting day with Truida. I like going to them. I've now visited 2, and it's always a warm day with lots of inspiration and lovely people and a theme. Last time I was there, it was about seagulls and how they are so very hungry all the time, and that we have the same hunger for yarn. And we talked about your stash of yarn, and do you really need more yarn, or is it enough, or do you get rid of some yarn, and how do you get rid of it? And this time it was about the toadstool, and it happens to be my I like toadstools, especially the red with white dots. And she talked about which circle, I'm not sure if they're called like that, I think it's an elf circle in English, and how they are all connected underneath the ground with threads. And we are all connected with threads as well, because we like to handcraft, and maybe not always with threads. If you do it with clay, it's something different than a thread, but we are all connecting through creativity. And I always like how she does that, and how she gives you something to think about. And you sometimes, or at least all the times I went now, there were goodies, or people make something for each other and they pass it around the circle, and you can take one, and there's always a shop. And this time there were 3 little shops, and I just wanted to show you what I got. This is from Livia. She sells really nice tins and tape to put in my handwork book. And this stitch marker is also from her shop. Of course, toadstool. This is from Little Shop Around the Corner. This one as well, all in the same theme. These are by Lo Leuk and are stitch markers. And yes, already one for Christmas. This was passed around the circle. And this is one of those embroidery patches which you can iron on, and it will disappear when you make it wet. And then you can embroider toadstools, and there's a little heart inside. I haven't opened this one, but I think it's a card inside. Then there's tea which Truida makes herself. It says meeting tea. This is a pattern for toadstools and yarn to make one. Also very nice. Then I know this is a crystal to hang in front of your window, which will send rainbows through your room. Yarn, well, the color, I mean, it's gorgeous. I don't know what I'm going to make with it yet, but it's here. And somebody crocheted around this piece of soap, which smells really nice. It's by Pauline. Very nice gift. And someone made butterflies. Everybody got to choose one, and I put it on my project bag, which I was working on. Lovely memories from a lovely day. Een hele mooie hond ben jij, hè? Je wil ook zien wat er in de keuken gebeurt. Hello ladies. I've got a little bit of color stress over here. I want to make the Maya cardigan, which is a free pattern from Yerbo, from Edna. I saw this cardigan yesterday at the meeting day from Truida, and it was gorgeous. The two girls who made them were Lisa and Wieneke, and they both had it in these colors with dark brown, brownish, white. I don't have white lead lopi, so I'm substituting that for light grey. And I know that one will turn out great because I loved their ones. But I also like these colors. Now I've got some lead lopi over here. The yellow isn't lead lopi, but I need to use that double. I've got a neon pink, which I like, dark brown, and gold, which will look really nice with the purple. But I've also got these, which I really like. These colors together. These are lead lopi, then a little bit of turquoise for some of these details, and this Malabrigo skein, which is really nice. I don't know the quantities yet for the cardigan. I just thought to pull some colors from my cabinet, but I tend to this one, but I've got a lot of this color already, so I would like to try something different. So maybe this one. Or maybe I'm going to knit two at the same time. The brown one and one of the colored ones. I'm not sure yet. Zou je dat lekker vinden? Good afternoon. I thought I'd just hop on here to close off the video or to end it and to tell you a little bit about what I've been knitting on this week. I didn't have a lot of knitting time due to the two culls which I'm doing, the Sunday cardigan for the Dutch people and the Felix cardigan for the English people. So on my needles is still my purple Felix jumper. I haven't knitted a stitch on that this week. My blue Felix cardigan, yesterday I took that with me to the ontmoetdag from Truida and I made it cropped. Then it's finished. So I did the bands at the bottom and I did both the sides, and when I come back from walking the dogs I'm going to do the collar and the sleeves. So that one is nearly done. Then of course the Sunday cardigan is still on my needles. That's a fuchsia pinkish color. I also took that to the day where I was yesterday, but I didn't take the yarn, so I finished the skein I was working on. I'm working on the bodice of that one. So both of those are at a point where I do not have to think anymore. I can just knit in the round. And the Felix sweater is still at the point where I need to do the raglans. Then there's the Yggdrasil, the green one from Anna Sofskaart. That one I didn't knit a stitch on this week. Too little time. And the other ones I am doing the call, so I want to catch up each time. But what am I wearing? I hear you asking. Yesterday at the meeting day, there was a table where you can put stuff which you do not want anymore and you don't want any money for. It's the giveaway table. And you can find there everything from books, baskets, yarn. Yesterday there were yarn stoppers as well. Patterns, everything you do not want anymore and want to give to another owner, you can put it there. And there was a lady, Hilda, who knitted some things which she didn't wear anymore or didn't like, and she put it there, and out of my eye, corner of my eye, I saw her put this one there. But my mother was there first, and she took it. I like the pattern. It looks a bit like the Alpine Bloom sweater. The colors are really lovely. And Hilda told me that this keeps slipping off her shoulders, so she doesn't wear it. And that's a shame because it's really nice. So that's why she put it on the table. Thank God my mum doesn't fit it. She can wear it open, but I do fit it and I love it, especially since I have a purple dress. I think I'm going to persuade my mum to give it to me and that it can be in my cupboard because I really love it, and I don't have a sleeveless top. So yeah, it's lovely. The pattern, I don't know which pattern it is. I will ask Hilda. Maybe I can recognize this with Google image. So mum had this one, And I saw a couple of ladies pick this one up and hold it up, but put it back, hold it up, put it back, hold it up, put it, because I thought it was a bit greedy to get both of the items. And there was, I think, about 4 or 5. But halfway through at lunchtime, it was still there. So then I thought, well, I'm going to have a closer look at it. And I held it up and it was a bit wide, but I love this pattern. I don't know what the pattern is. Again, I will ask Hilda. But I thought, since I'm in the cropped top jumper over dress era, this would work. So I picked it up and I like this color, the rust color. And I put it in my bag and I took it home. I asked Hilda if she wanted money for it. She didn't. And today I'm already wearing it and it fits really nicely over a dress. It might be a bit big, but I'm not bothered about it. It gives me some moving space. So 2 really lovely items. And I had put a basket there on the giveaway table. And that was still there when we wanted to go home. So we gathered the things we brought that nobody wanted. And in the basket were 2 other knitted items. I think also from Hilda, I'm not sure. Which was this scarf, a long one. I don't know the pattern. And this one. And I think they were still there because I saw people picking them up. I think they were still there because of the color. I also have a problem with the color, but I really like the knit. I would love to knit this one, like the pattern. So we are going to paint them. My mom is, that's her plan. One is going to be purple and maybe red or blue, but at least one of them will be purple. And I think then it will be a really nice scarf. But look at the gracious pattern. So you start here in the middle and expand, and then down here it looks like leaves. It's very, very well knit, very light, super cute, but not the right color. So we're gonna paint it. And that's the same story with this one, which is also going to be painted or dyed. That's I think the right word. So that was all about the knitting I have to tell you at this stage. Upcoming week I will have more time to knit. The calls are not so frequent anymore, so I am going to try and finish my Felix cardigan today. I won't get both of the sleeves done, so maybe one of the sleeves, then tomorrow the other. And then my Sunday cardigan, the bodice, so I only have to do the sleeves. And maybe I have casted on the Maya cardigan, because yesterday there were 2 girls who had one on in brown shades, and that was really, really nice. So I am going to make a brown one and one in the purple or the green, which I showed you in a video here before this. I'm still working on the colors, what to do and which yarns to choose. So yeah, I'm going to make that one, but at least I've got it casted on in brown at the moment, because I have those colors in my cupboards, and I'm not going to make any more Felix cardigans with them. So the Maya is the next best thing. It's also from Let Lopi, so a nice warm one, and I love the pattern. So that one is on my needles at the moment, and I'm not allowed to knit any more on that because I have to finish something to get my needles cleared, empty, some projects finished. And then in December there's no call, so I have plenty of knitting time then. Looking forward to that. But first I'm going to persuade my mom to give this one to me, because it's a lovely one. Yeah, imagine over a dress with long sleeves as well. A really nice, lovely woolen layer. Thank you so much for watching again this week. I hope you enjoyed it, and that you will tune in next week for the next one. And I hope you have a lovely week with lots of time for things you love to do. Bye bye. This video was made by the husband of Truida. She always has a theme for her meeting days, and this time it was toadstools. And he made the most lovely film about seeds of the toadstools, and with light behind it you can see where they go and how they flow through the forest. It was truly magical.
Thank